everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kiva of Come Get This Commentary, and Sean Combs' mother has finally made a statement. What I find interesting is she's making the statement now. Your son was saw on video literally dog walking and stumping Cassie, and you didn't want to make a statement then. Maybe they felt because she got paid off, you know, it was going to be brushed under the rug. And now that the ish has truly hit the fan, okay, she is like, you know, let me say a statement. I think it's a statement coming out because she wants to somewhat cover her butt, because I do believe she was involved. This is an allegation. I don't have proof. However, we saw the video of her with the hydration, the IV. She had the white nails. I wouldn't be surprised if she participated, because the way Sean said that she can bend over and put her palms on the floor, I really think she could be down with the mess.
Yeah, my mom's is gorgeous. Let me introduce you to my mom, called Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
My baby.
Mom, freshly dipped though. I was just trying to show you the shoes. Yeah, my mom's is single. Mom's is single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom's. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show with her. She's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be, especially with me.
I don't even want to get started if she was doing that. We're not doing that, cause yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing. They outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care. For real. It's my dog, you know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. So my mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms, you know.
Flat.
Flat. Oh! Take pew, pew, pew.
Get to the article really quickly. And what I'm going to play is just a little 1 minute in like 10-second clip as a refresher of what we're dealing with.
Diddy Combs hit with more than 100 new sexual assault allegations, including allegations he abused a boy who was as young as 9 years old. The lawsuits have been put forth by the Houston-based Busby law firm, as well as the Ava Law Group, who were contacted by at least 20 individuals claiming to be victimized by Diddy or other individuals connected to him. Of those individuals, about half are men, the other half are women, with 25 of those alleged victims also claiming to be minors at the time of the incident.
She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but
I don't believe
whatever she drank at the
gonna
table,
ever get out of jail.
At least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami.
Each of the victims told the firm that the incidents occurred between Los Angeles, New York, and even Miami during music industry-related parties or auditions. The new accusations have not been fully vetted, but the claims come on the heels of a dozen other lawsuits. Diddy was also indicted on federal charges, including sex trafficking last month. He has pleaded not guilty. Now,
but what's interesting is, you know what I mean when I say interesting. They said some of the claims aren't vetted, and that was at the time of this. I like that they said that they're not vetted, which lets you know they're going to vet them. They're going to take their time and go through the process to make sure that things add up or they have enough evidence to go up against him. So let's get to the mother's statement, okay? Are we not going to pull up? Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. And let's start reading. It says, I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged, not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court, to finally share his side, and to prove his innocence. I am not here to portray my son as perfect, because he is not. He has made mistakes in the past, as we all have. My son may have not been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside of the norm or is too complicated to be believed. That is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken away from them, not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what the society considers to be a good person. History has shown us individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions. Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's life crumbling before our eyes is something that I can never, ever forget. It is truly agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily cover lies and misconceptions. Hold on one second. I think I forgot to put this down and roll up. I apologize about that, okay? Let's see, where was I at? Misconceptions without ever hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side. These lies thrown at him are motivated by those seeking a financial gain and not justice. These individuals say how quickly these individuals saw how quickly my son's civil legal team settled his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, so they believe they can receive a quick payday by falsely accusing my son. False allegations of sexual assault thwart true victims of sexual violence from getting the justice they deserve. To make matters worse, the federal government is now using these lies to prosecute my son. This injustice has been unbearable for our family. The worst part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity, not for what he did, but for what people choose to believe about him. I ask his supporters, his fans, his colleagues, friends, and the public not to judge him before you've had the chance to hear his side. I beg you to think about those who have been wrongly persecuted, to remember that not everyone who has made mistakes in life deserve their entire existence judged by a single action or a few mistakes. My son is not the monster they have painted him to be, and he deserved the chance to tell his side. I can only pray that I am alive to see him speak his truth and be vindicated. Respectfully submitted on behalf of Janice Combs and the Combs Very, very interesting. Very interesting wording. She gives none of the fucks about Cassie and what she saw. She is mad at her son for settling, because if he hadn't settled, he wouldn't be in this mess. Probably he still would be, because I believe more people would come forward, but him settling did appear to be an admission of guilt. Let me just go ahead and get you squared away, because I said in a previous video when I talked about this, it's absolutely no way you would have had me say I was guilty and then turn around and have you and pay you upwards to 30 million. They never gave an exact dollar amount, right? It's no way you would have those allegations on me. And then he said in the statement, I brought that up as a point, he wished her well. I'm wishing you nothing. Girl, boy, whoever, is you out your effing mind? Don't you lie on me. It would have been hell to pay the captain. Now the mother wants people to just let them hear a side. We're going to hear a side. It is what it is. However, the feds have already stated they have the recordings. They looked at the recordings to see the crimes committed. Now, if when it's all said and done, could some of his charges, a few of them, be dropped? Because when it's all said and done, there may have been some consensual activities, not the ones who were drugged and unconscious, but those that was like, I like to be beat on or whatever, those will probably be tossed aside because that was consensual. However, the overwhelming unconsensual things that show you drugging and enforcing people to do trafficking, the children, the 9-year-old, it's appalling to even think about it, okay? Her statement basically is, y'all bullying my son. I don't like it. Stop it. He's embarrassed. When it's all said and done, we ain't gonna have no money. Where I'm gonna live? What I'm supposed to do? What you better do, Ms. Combs, with your white nails, okay, and IV bag, is make sure your ass ain't on no videos. Make sure you can't nobody put you nowhere you shouldn't be, okay? Because it's looking like you might have been a part of it. And I do believe she knew. I believe she knew about everything. I completely believe she knew about it all. I believe she witnessed Cassie being beat and sat quietly and did nothing. I believe that. I firmly believe she was one of those moms like, you know, he's a good man, Savannah. I believe she is one of those by her statement. Because my statement, not that it counts, but if this was my son, I would say, first of all, I'm going to stand with the victim. And if there's evidence against my son has to be held accountable. I'm hurt because he is my son. I love my son. I don't want this for my son. I don't even want to believe that my son is a part of this. And I would have asked, let me see the tapes that y'all saw. I want to see it with my own eyes. And then I would say, well, I have to stand aside and definitely let the law handle it. I'm going to love my son. Nobody's telling her not to love her son, but you got to speak up and say, I don't stand with this. What he did was deplorable, and it's no getting around it. But she's like, y'all messing with the money. You know, be nice. What fans? And he probably still got some fans. I haven't seen many, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. What are your thoughts about her statement? Do you feel it was genuine? Do you feel it's coming from a place of guilt, a place of y'all fucking with the money because he helped pay my bills, where we gonna live when it's all? Because if the things he earned, and let me know if I'm wrong, if he earned monies, right, that was ill-gotten from sex trafficking, purchasing and paying people to assist, I believe they confiscate these things. Like you lose the house that was bought with money that you used to get women bought or child molested. I want to say that's how that goes. If I'm incorrect, let me know. And if I am correct, let me know, because I believe they're going to be out of homes, houses, things of that nature. And she's just nervous. That's it. That's all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.